Hi guys, welcome back. I've got another beginners targeted workout for you today, and this time it is beginners cardio bar. So this is the perfect workout if you're a little bit new to bar but want that cardio burn, or if you just want cardio that's a little bit lower impact, since we won't be doing quite as much jumping or leaving the floor. So if you're ready for this one, go ahead, grab a chair for a little bit of balance, and let's go. Hi guys, greetings. If you're new around here, welcome. My name is Sarah. I film a lot of bar and Pilates type of workouts, lots of things that you can do from home with no to minimal equipment. So if that's something that you like to see more of, then please pop down below, hit that subscribe button, come back, you can see me, you can see the cats. It's usually just this one, but there are others. So you can get all of that good stuff twice per week. So we are gonna get cracking on this beginner's bar workout. Good one too if you just haven't worked out in a hot minute. So we're gonna start here with a tiny bit of a warm up just to make sure everything is nice and ready to play. So I want you to just go for a big march here just for a second, pointing the toes, squeezing abs in tight. You can move through the arms a little bit. That's just going to bring the heart rate up. We're not doing too much with the arms today. So this is primarily a lower body workout. And then of course, I always like to say it is abs as well, because essentially anytime we're doing anything, we should be engaging the abs. So even though it's not ab like explicit, it is, there's an underlying element of abs with these. Maybe a few more here. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Feet are gonna be about hip distance apart. Go ahead, inhale, reach arms up. You can take a little back bend there if you want. Exhale, find a forward fold. Knees can come a bit soft, and then slowly roll up, just stacking the spine little by little. Let's do that again. So reach, fold, slowly roll up. We'll do that a couple more times, or a few more times even. Sorry, Lila's got her back too, but she's in her usual spot for when I film. There's something about that spot. She doesn't normally sit there. It's only when I film. Last one here. Stay in the forward fold. Heel toe the feet nice and wide. Toes still pointing forward. And you're just gonna bend into the right knee, sink down over to that side, and then into the left. So taking a little lunge here side to side. Weight is back in the heels, keep a flat back. So if you can't keep that flat back with fingertips on the floor, bring the hands up to the legs, that's fine, go there. We wanna have a flat back, so we're finding a fold from the line of hips. One more to either side. And straighten both legs. Oh, Leo making a rare appearance. Heel toe the feet back into hip distance and slowly roll back up. Leo used to appear in like every single video without fail. He hasn't been around in a couple months, but here he is. Okay, we're gonna get started on it. So feet coming nice and wide here. Of course, we're gonna start with just a classic wide plie squat. Whatever you wanna do with the arms is fine. They can be out to the side. You can have them on the hips. You can have them in front of the heart. There goes Leo. Okay, so big plie squat here, pushing knees back, tailbone tracking down. We inhale down, exhale, squeeze the butt tight. We got 10 of these. Inhale down, squeeze tight. So if you are new to these, this is where I am gonna remind you, butt should not be pushing back. So from the side, you're just a straight line going down. Keep tucking under, keep pushing legs back. Because if you are doing that slant forward, I'm gonna show you what I mean. If you're here, that's a different thing entirely. And that's not the thing that we're doing. 3 more here. There's Leo. There he goes. So yeah, he's around. 1 more here, you're gonna stay down, and we're just gonna pulse it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep abs tight on these as well, all goes together, 3, 2, 1. Then single side here, so let's pick up the right leg first. Right leg, you're gonna step all the way together. So we do heels together, step wide, same foot. Step in, step wide. It's 10 of these total, so it's getting a little bit more kind of low impact cardio. Legs are all the way straight at the top, so squeeze backs the legs together. It's a big push off. You shouldn't be dragging that foot. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs wide, a little bit more low impact cardio. We're gonna reach down, all the way up, double heel lift. I will show you 1 before we start our 10. So it's here, chest above the line of hips, reach, heels up. You should be able to find a little air time at the top. 10 of these and we're going quick. Let's go. Down, reach. Squeeze the butt at the top. You shouldn't have a hollow back there. So that's abs and butt playing together for 4. Last one, and bring it back down. Sit low. Double heel lifts here. So we're gonna lift, lower. As you lift, push both heels forward. Again, make sure butt is not pushing back. We stay perfectly straight. So if you had your back against a wall here, every part of your back would touch the wall, not just your butt. Yeah, bear that in mind. A few more here. Sit a little bit lower into it. Here's 3, 2, get ready to hold this last one, and we're gonna pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, can you get a little lower? Yes, the answer is yes. 2, 1, bring it up, heels down. Give the hips a little wiggle out. We're gonna repeat all of that. The only thing that's gonna change is that instead of stepping in with the right leg, we're gonna step together with the left. Yeah, otherwise the same. So from the top, full plie squat. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze up. And when I say squeeze up, I really mean squeeze. So imagine the butt just pushing in from either side. Don't think of your knees doing the work, because if you think of your knees doing the work, they're gonna do the work. And we don't want it in the joints. So really make it this big squeeze of the butt that pulls everything up. And the legs are just being pulled straight from that. That's it, but we're not thinking of like bend, straighten, because that's not the exercise. Couple more here. Last one, and then let's sink back down and pulse here. Tailbone still stays straight down, crown of the head up. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so opposite leg is stepping in this time. We're stepping with the left. Heel together, land. Heels together, land. Again, big push off. We want the legs to come straight pretty much as quickly as possible on these ones, but that is a drive through that supporting heel, squeezing that glute. Couple more here. May have tucked an extra one in there. Last one there. Down and up with the heel lift. Let's go. So down, reach. Pushing heels forward. But mostly thinking tight abs. Here's 4. Last one. Drop it low. Double heel lifts. So exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So with the style of cardio that we're doing in this workout, it's all low impact, mostly. There's a little bit of slightly higher impact at the end, but that you can even modify and keep lower impact. But that's why, even if you're not a beginner, it's a good one if you're looking for kind of lower impact. So if you're living in an apartment, or if you have an injury, or if you just don't want high impact one day. Any of those are good reasons. Last one here, keep heels up and pulse. Let's drop a little lower. It's our last set of these pulses, so why not? Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, release the heels, give it a little shake out. This is where we're going to use our chair for a bit of balance. So toes are me tracking toward the chair here, feet in parallel. In other words, Fingertips just here on the chair. Don't put a lot of weight in it though, because we're not leaning into it. It's literally just 2 fingertips for balance. So stepping back a little bit here, we're gonna bend both knees slightly, tilt a little bit from the hips, not from the upper back, navel pulling in tight. Pick up your right leg here. So yes, I'm opposite of you. Pick up your right leg, because I'm showing you this one. Knee's gonna be bent. We're gonna push it back, squeeze the glute, bring it in. That's it. Exhale, push, inhale, in. It's not a donkey kick, so we're not extending that leg from there. It stays bent. And we're just pushing straight back, keeping a bend in the standing leg. And it's not 10 here, it's 20 now. Double or nothing. That's halfway. Make sure you're squeezing that supporting glute nice and tight as well. And of course, abs. Because what's gonna happen if the abs are not engaged here is you're gonna get this like, that yeehaw hollow back. We don't want that hollow back. Keep the back flat, which means lower abs must be engaged. And you could do this all with a balance as well, but it's just a little bit easier to focus on the legs if you have that little bit of support. One more here, we're gonna keep it back and we're gonna pulse it for 20. So a little tiny squeeze, squeeze. Keep squeezing abs. Find a full squeeze of the butt each time. So find a little shake in it. You should feel that. If it's not high enough, you're not gonna feel it. So find that little shake. It's about halfway. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, I want you to step the foot back. You're gonna come all the way back into a lunge. So this lunge, back is straight. We're not gonna tilt forward there. So lunge, we're gonna lift off, toes pointed, drop back to lunge. 10 of these, let's go. So lift, land. Make sure you're landing with toes pointing straight forward and not rotating open to the side. Again, you got a chair for a little support. Here's 4, 2, 1. Land back in the lunge, and then we're just gonna touch it in. Keep a bend in the standing leg. So we touch in, lunge, it's 10 again. Touch, back to lunge. Should be feeling the right glute and hamstring. These are quick, because this is still our cardio. Here's 4. Last 1. Good, bring it up. Take a couple steps back from your chair here. We're gonna do feet all the way together, so narrow. And we're just gonna be similar to what we did in the plie, going down, so dropping down, reaching up, double heel lift. Again, we wanna squeeze here and here so that at the top, you're not there. Think chest a little bit forward to the navel. 10 of these fast. Let's go. Down, reach. Here's 4. And last 1. Heels down. Give it a little shake out. Okay, I'm gonna switch this over to the other side, because we're gonna do all that again, switching legs, obviously. So again, a little bit of distance here between you and your chair. Rest the fingertips, bend knees, fold a little bit the hips. We pick up the left leg and we push, bring it in. So finding that squeeze in the butt, finding that little shake. And you'll notice sometimes I just like to bring one hand to my navel. I do that really as a reminder. So I find it sometimes a little bit easier to activate a muscle group if I touch it, you know? So that's just a little strategy I use sometimes. Where like, okay, I'm touching it, now my mind is going there. Now I find it a little bit easier to engage the abs. So you can give that a try. Heart rate is up. Maybe getting a little bit of sweat, depending on how warm it is where you are. A few more. Here's 3, 2, keep it up on 1, we pulse it. So try to find that squeeze in the active glute. At the very least, you're gonna feel the supporting, right? We're trying to work into this so we can really activate the lifting side. But sometimes the glutes are a little lazy, they're a little tired, they won't do that. So there will be a certain amount of force activation in the supporting one because all of the weight is in it. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. So don't worry, eventually that supporting one will develop enough, they'll then be able to activate. Back to your lunge, we're lifting that back leg off. Here we go. So exhale, lift, inhale in, toes forward. Keep a flat back. Here's 4. One more. Back to lunge, and we're gonna touch it in. So stay low, low ceiling, touch, lunge. We're not coming up to standing. Still fairly quick with these. Here's 4. And last one, bring it up. Okay, we're back to that little down and up, down and up. Feet are parallel all the way down like you're on one big leg. 10 of these fast, let's go. 4, 2, 1, there we go. Give it a little shake out. Final little push here. I'm gonna move my chair to the front. You'll get the idea still, don't worry. But you're gonna be turning in, facing your chair. That's why I'm showing you this way. Heels are together, toes turned out. So first position, I think you can probably see my feet, but just in case, that's where it is. We're gonna do 10 releves. So heels, it's actually an elevate. Heels are gonna lift with squeezing legs together, squeezing butt tight. So knees, stay straight with these. Don't do like a little loosey-goosey like this. That's not it. It's gotta be here. Squeezing tight, tailbone tucked. So again, we don't wanna be like that. We're gonna do just 10 of these, not too crazy. So inhale on the exhale, we just roll up, roll down. Really light touch of the heels, so don't put weight back in the heels. Think of pushing into your big toe, so forward on the feet. Push both heels forward. A little bit of a breather in these. But we will have a big finale, let's say. Here's 2, 1, now heels come back down. Demi-plie, so heels will stay down. We're gonna open the legs as wide as we can. Squeeze tight back together. So these can be nothing or they can be really intense. It's all about activating glutes and inner thighs. So find that activation, really squeeze super, super tight. Think of wrapping the legs open, keeping abs tight. From the front, and again, don't let the butt go back. It travels a straight path down. That's probably the hardest part with these. So it's working that turnout. A few more here. Shoulders down. One last one, and then we're just gonna put those two things together. So demi-plie, up to releve. Demi-plie, up to releve. 10 of these. So we go down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Keep the tailbone tucked. You're gonna find now that's a little bit harder, but if you've got that tailbone truly tucked, it's gonna be easier because you're just gonna be traveling a straight path up rather than having to release, tuck, release, tuck. So you can test it, no hands. If you feel really like, woo, crazy all over the place, probably you need to tuck more in that demi-plie. Here's 2, 1, heels down. All right, chairs going out of the way because our finale here, we don't need it. It's gonna be 2 types of jumps. just 10 of each. So I'll show you each of them. First one is just gonna be a little first position jump. So we're gonna go down to demi-plie, essentially what we just did, but we're gonna leave the floor this time, toes point. So I'll show you one. We're here, that's it. Land, we go again. We're gonna do 10 of those in first, then we're gonna go directly into second. So basically from your last first one, you're gonna go here, right? You're gonna jump straight out to second, and we're gonna do 10 in second. Same thing, it'll be toes point, land, 10 of those, okay? So that is our final push, and then we stretch. Start from first, in 3, 2, 1. Demi-plie, jump, jump. Again, think of tucking the tailbone. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight out to second. Keep tucking the tailbone. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Step it in, give the legs a little shake out. Stay moving here. I'm sure I've said this before, but the last thing that you want to do when your heart rate is up a little bit is just stop or sit down. That's even worse. Do not sit down. If your heart rate is up, do not sit down. Stay moving here. So just gentle movements, taking deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and you should feel that heart rate start to drop. So the faster you can go up and down, right, with the heart rate, that's a test of your cardio capacity. So if you really have a long time recovering, what does that mean? It means that you need to be doing more cardio exercises, more things that elevate the heart rate. So that's conditioned to do that, and then drop back down, yeah? Feet wide here, toes turned out, we're stretching. Slide the hands here along the legs, you're just gonna twist to one side. So yeah, means that you need to be getting the heart rate up more regularly. That's how it learns to recover. If it's not ever getting up, it doesn't know. It's surprised every time. It's like a new thing. So yeah, keep coming back to these sort of cardio workouts. Come down through center there. Heel toe, the feet back in to hip distance. Roll back up. Let's go ahead and grab top of one foot. Pull the knees in, tuck under. You can use something for a little bit of balance, a little bit of support there. And release. Kick that foot out in front of you, heel down, toes up, bending the opposite knee, and take a little fold over it. Stretch it there. I do also really enjoy like stretching on a bar. I don't really trust doing it on a chair just because it's not super stable. Don't want to put a lot of weight into it. But yeah, if you have a bar at home, you could do like a hamstring stretch there. Yeah, you see, my chair is wiggling around. That doesn't make me have a huge amount of confidence in it. I don't know, if any of you guys have bars at home, maybe you could do that stretch. And then heel down. I do love stretching at an actual bar, but do what we can at home. And bring it up. Give the legs just a last little kick around. That's us done with this beginner cardio bar workout. So nice, mostly low impact one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, of course, hit that like button down below. That lets me know that you would like to see more beginner workouts or more cardio workouts. And you can also let me know down below in the comments specifically what you would like to see more of. And of course, if you didn't do it already, hit that subscribe button to come back twice per week. There's going to be lots of new stuff coming your way this winter, into spring, into summer, the whole year. So I will see you guys back here soon. Bye.